So I'm sitting here in the car line waiting for Nora, waiting to get up to Nora, which is taking forever. But anyway, so I figured real quick I would talk to y'all about my decision with Wegovy. I have decided to be done with it completely, and I don't think I'm ever going to look back on it. So I had a good run with it, and I lost a good amount of weight. But number one, I wasn't consistent like I should have been. Although I did lose 40 pounds. So that's pretty good. But this last injection that I did the other day, so I only had the 2.4 milligram strength injection pens, and I didn't want to waste them, and I didn't want to go through the hassle of getting a whole new doctor appointment and getting a lower dose. So I was looking online, and it said you can just do the injection and take it out halfway through. I know it's not super accurate, but so I did that the other day, and I spaced it out. It had been about 2 weeks because the last time I got really sick, so I didn't want to go through that again. So I just made sure when I did the pen, when I did the injection, I took it out pretty much right away. I let it go in a good second or two, a couple seconds, and then took it out. And I saw the medicine squirt everywhere. So I saw a lot of the medicine squirt. So I was like, okay, I didn't get that much in me. Well, next morning, wake up, throwing up again. And I'm just over it. I've been having thoughts lately about what's in it. And with it being so new, we don't really know the side effects or the potential side effects or whatnot. And another thing, I'm gonna be honest, when my doctor told me this the last time I had an appointment with her, she was saying how I need to get my labs checked, and she mentioned at the end of the call, she's like, yeah, because it's not what is the word, it's not common, but it can cause and I forget what word she used, but all I heard was cancer. I don't know if it's what kind of cancer, but I heard the word cancer come out of her mouth, and that's all I needed to hear. I was like, oof. So while I know a lot of medicines have side effects, potential side effects, and you can't, just go off of that, that's a huge one, and no one's trying to get that. And like I said, with it being new, and then top that off with how sick it has made me. Granted, like I said, I wasn't consistent enough. I'm sure it was doing fine when I was consistent, so that part's my fault. But I've also kind of laid off from it because I've been having second thoughts about it. And so I've just decided, even though I have two 2.4 milligram injection pens in my fridge, I'm gonna throw them away because I just don't want to deal with it anymore. I feel like it's each person is your individual choice, and I don't whatever you want to do, but it's your body. But me personally, I just think that I need to not do it and just do it the healthy way, which it's really hard, but it's going to require a lot of discipline. And why is this car line taking so long? Gosh, I have been sitting here forever and I haven't even moved. I'm still on the road. And I know she's like, where is my mommy? Because if you don't get here, what's up with people waiting at the car line over an hour early? That is just crazy to me. I was picking her up one day early, and I saw people waiting in the car line way before before the bell even rings. What? How do you have that much time to just sit up here for over an hour? Well, I end up sitting here over an hour. It feels like close to an hour just sitting. So I guess they probably have the right idea to be the first ones in line and get out of there. It's just annoying. But yeah, it's been an adjustment being back at school, having the kids back at school. And now I use my lunch break in the afternoon to pick Nora up. So I'm doing that every day. And between that and just getting up early, well, I get up early anyway, but getting up early, having to have the lunch, the book bag, checking the folders at night, doing the homework, you know, just, and then Ari's been in tennis, which has been awesome. I keep messing with my hair because I don't like the way it looks. I need to wash it. It looks crazy. But yeah, so excuse me, it's been an adjustment. And when I got sick the other day, I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm done with this Wegovy. So I figured I would talk about that real quick and see what y'all's thoughts and opinions are on Wegovy and the weight loss injection medicine, because I know a lot of people are on it, and you know, it does work. It really does. And excuse me, it's very effective, but I just feel like I need to do it the healthy way. So I really pray that God helps me out, and I know I've got to change my eating habits, because I'll go sometimes, like all I've had today is a Belvita bar excuse me, and some crackers that I grabbed on the way out the door because I'm so busy working. I'm a coder. I work from home, but I'm a psychiatry coder, and you know, it's no joke. I love my job, but it requires a lot of concentration, and you know, your brain sometimes just hurts because you just having to figure things out, which I love because it's very challenging, keeps my mind sharp. But yeah, it can be draining at the same time. But yeah, I'm always busy, so you know, I'm trying to just make sure the girls are good, and a lot of times I don't eat all day, and I know I've got to stop that because that's not going to help me lose weight. I've got to be, you know, feeding my body with the nutrients that it needs throughout the day. So it's really a commitment and takes a lot of discipline, and I'm just going to have to get better with that. I'm going to have to make, you know, because I need to focus on myself more and taking care of my body. I'm not, you know, a spring chicken anymore. I am 42 years old. So I need to take care of this body so that I can, you know, be here as long as I can with my babies. And yeah, so I'm gonna do that, and stay away from sugar. I'm really working on the sugar because I've noticed lately my body does not respond well to sugar. If I eat like a lot of sugar at night, I can wake up the next morning and feel just like, I can't describe it, but I feel tight. That's the best way I can describe it. Like I can just feel it, and I don't need to, you know, be doing that, putting that in my body. And so anyways, yeah, what are y'all's thoughts on the Wegovy? Because I hate to waste it, and if y'all take it, you know how it's gonna feel throwing out 2 injection pens that are unused, because it's not cheap. But with my insurance, I would get a pack, which are 4 pre-filled pens, so 1 pen a week. I stretched mine out to 2 weeks per pen, but it's $100. I think I paid $100 for it, and then a $25 copay. So, but then you have to factor in too, you got to go to the doctor to get it written. So anyways, I think I'm just going to change lanes with the weight loss journey and just focus on health. So yeah, and also I heard that it can cause like a lot of gastro problems, and I forget what this one girl said, but it caused her some kind of health issue. So I think I'm just gonna steer clear of that and just do it the good old fashioned way. So I am at, my weight right now is at like 172, I think. And I don't know a number, but I want to get to where I'll know the number when I get there, when I feel, you know, comfortable in my skin. And oh, I also signed up for these workout videos. They're called Transform You Fitness, and I did the first one the other day, and it was really fun, so I'm looking forward to the rest of them.